it's recording. So now, see what I want to do is listen, all of you. First, listen. So what I want to do. I want to create one picture box control. I will put it here. One image will be there. Okay, one image will be there. So these are my mouse. This mouse is going here, here and there. It is going. So wherever I go, their x and y coordinates will be there, na. Wherever my mouse goes, their x and y coordinates will be there. And here this picture box is having a coordinate I comma j. Okay, so what I want to do, wherever I keep the mouse, there the picture should go there. If I keep the mouse here, the picture should come here. Okay, that I want to do. Okay, so let us implement that one. Mouse move event I will do it. Okay, where I will do this one, on the form I will do. So slowly along with me you will type the program, all of you. Okay, so today some notepad applications also will develop. Okay, let us see now. Okay, so all of you, let us start now. Open Visual Studio, all of you. Keep the code share ready by the side. Okay, the Windows application you have to open. Create new project, C#, all platforms, desktop. Okay, second applications, Windows Forms in the bracket .NET application. Picture box demo. Picture box demo. You write down the name and solution name you give today. What is August 23? August 23 demos. Like this, you create one Windows application. You know how to create Windows application? Just create one Windows application. Take any image you are having. Okay, view toolbox. Set the toolbox here. Okay, toolbox is by the side of you, side of yours. So in this, are you seeing anywhere picture box control? Picture box, yeah. Drag and drop picture box control here. Drag and drop picture box control here. In the toolbox, picture box control is there. See down, picture box. It is there or not? Just check. Where it is? Just now I drag, na. P. Where is picture box? It is there, na. Picture box control. Drag and drop picture box control here. All of you. Okay, dragged. So here, what is there here? Here smart tag is there. One smart arrow, like click that smart tag. Choose image. Choose image. I want to choose some image. So I can say import. Here import is there. In the import, what I will do, this Merlin image I will take. And I will say okay. Actually, this should expand properly. Properties window will be there. The properties size mode normal is there. Size mode stretch you can make it. Here size mode property stretch you can make it. Stretch image. Or here only size mode property is there, na. Here only you make it stretch. Stretch image. Again I will tell, it's not compulsory that this image only you have to take small. You can take any image. In the pictures will be there, na. Some image will be there. In the pictures, here some pictures will be there, na. There some images will be there. You take that image. Okay. And what you do, again I will show you. I am deleting this one. Again I will show you. See this one. Picture box control, drag and drop. Okay, afterwards there is one smart tag is there here. Click that smart tag, choose image. In the choose image, select import. Select any image, smiley or anything you select. If you don't have image, select from the pictures. Anything is okay for me. And say okay. So then again click the smart tag here. Size mode, what you do? Stretch image. Size mode, stretch image. Like that you do it. Getting on. That one big image I don't know. You make it small because that image should move in the Windows form. I'm just make it small. This one image let it be there only. Compress it. Okay. So now what I will do? See this one. This is a form. Are you click on the form? Don't double click on the form. This is a form. This is all a form. Inside the form, a image is there. Okay. So what I will do? Right click on the form. Go to the properties. This is a form. Right click on the form. Go to the properties. Window state is there. Window state. Down. Window state. Window state. You make it maximized. When the window will open, when the form will open, it should be maximized. Window state. Okay. Window state, make it maximized. Now where you will move the mouse? You will move the mouse on the form. On the form properties, tilde sign is there. In the tilde sign here, tilde sign. In the tilde sign, mouse move event. Mouse move event. Right click on the form, properties. In the properties, go to the events. Here tilde sign is there. In the tilde sign, mouse move event. Mouse move event. Where is the mouse move event? Yeah, here mouse move event is there. Double click the mouse move event. Go there and double click the mouse move event. All of you, what you do, right click on the form, go to the properties. In the properties, don't go to the property, don't go to the properties when properties. Go to the tilde sign, tilde. Here one thunder sign is there, na thunder. Go to the thunder sign and mouse move events are there. Okay. Which one you have to do? Mouse move event. Here form mouse move event is there, na many events are there. 40 events are there. Go to the mouse move event, double click there. Put the cursor there, double click there. You will get like this. Done. Up to this done, everyone. Now go to the toolbox. There is one control is there, timer control. Are you seeing anywhere timer control is there? Timer. There is one control is there, timer control. Drag and drop this timer control here. Okay. It will come down. Drag and drop timer control. Okay. Drag and drop one timer control. It will not come here. It will come down like print dialog, that file dialog. Timer control you put. See this timer control, what it will do? Every 10 seconds, I want to implement some logic. Okay. Timer control you kept na? Here. Every 10 seconds, I want to implement some logic. Okay. Every 10 seconds, the timer control will work. So, here the timer control, go to the timer control here. Right click on the timer control, go to the properties. Properties means what? This is the properties. Interval 100 seconds is there, make it 10 seconds. Right click on the timer control, go to the properties. Interval 100 seconds is there, make it 10 seconds. Enabled is false. Okay. Enabled is false. Make it true. Make it true. The timer control should work for you. See, every 10 seconds, whatever you logic you write in the timer control should execute. Okay. This much done, everyone. Yeah. Yes. You can listen from next. This. Huh? Huh? I can't hear you. Once I finish, again I have to tell. Na? They will all feel bored. So once once I finish this demo, second demo onwards you can do. Okay, so now you'll observe here. Again I will come there. Once you're done, I will come there. Huh? So here, enabled is true, right? Go to the event property. Event. Event is there. Right click on the timer control. Properties. Event is there. Event. Tick event is there. Tick event. Timer tick event. Properties are different. Events are different. Events will have a thunderbolt sign here. Only one event is there. Tick event. Double click the tick event. This much done, everyone. Again, I will show. See here, right click on the timer, go to the properties. In the properties, go to the events. Okay, in the event, double click the timer tick event. Yes. Again, go to the properties. Properties, what you change properties? Enabled is equal to true, you do it. And interval, you make it 10 seconds. Okay, again, go to the properties, events, timer tick events. Double click the timer click event. Now write the code along with me, all of you. All of you write the code along with me now. Right here on the top, int x comma y. These are the coordinates. Okay, int x comma y. Wherever your mouse goes na, your coordinates e dot x axis coordinates, I will store it here. Then wherever your mouse goes, your coordinates, I am storing it here. Right? Wherever your mouse goes, there the coordinates I will store it. Next, in the timer tick event. So in the timer tick event, what you have to do? I'll double click on the timer tick event. Here also you write I comma j. Here integer I, these are the coordinates of the image. Every 10 seconds, what logic you write will execute in the timer tick event. So I am writing that logic. Okay. If I is less than x, what is x? Where your mouse has gone. Okay, where your mouse has gone. Okay, then what I will do, this picture box control is there now. I will move this picture box control location to I comma j. Okay, then I will increment the I. Okay, until it becomes equal to j. Else if I comma j are the x comma y coordinates of picture box control. Else same logic, I minus minus you have to write. Then here, if j is less than y, okay, you have to write j plus plus. Else you have to write j minus minus. Just I want to show you demo. Then I will come to you. One are not done. I will come and just I want to show the demo. Then see wherever I am putting the mouse, it is coming there. Automatically it will come there. Every 10 seconds the logic is getting executed. If I am bringing the mouse here, it will come there. So these are x comma y coordinates. It is going like that. It is going reverse direction. Now what? It has gone. Huh? J. This is what? Oh, right. I minus minus. Correct. Now it's correct. Now it will come. Okay, I will come and help you. Who and all I have not done. No need, no worries. Okay. So try this code. This code I am putting in the code share, and I will come there. Who and all I am not getting. I will tell. Okay. Start now. Okay. Tell me who and all are not getting. Open on Windows Forms. See, anyone is having allowed yeah. First what you have to do is you have to open Windows application. You have get the image. This picture cost is just need to do. So here this is the font. Wherever you move the mouse, you have to do the properties. You will find the font. This will be the that's also done now. And here picture box, then you can use timer. Just tell me because what is no problem. If you want to go on extra it's now let us go to another application. Okay, now listen here. Yeah, let's move to the another program, second program onwards. See, let's develop. See, this is Notepad. This is a Notepad now. All of you listen. This is a Notepad. I want to develop a Notepad like this. This Notepad, like this Notepad, I want to develop using Windows application. Okay, this is called menu. These are all menus. Okay, menu strip we call it as, right? I am right clicking. This is called context menu. Context menu means what? Where I am here on the Notepad, I am right clicking. Context menu we call it as. This is also called context menu. When I am on the context, I am clicking context menu. Means everywhere it is available. Menu and context menu is different. Menu means what? Menu means this is the menu. And this is the menu, and this is the context menu. Okay. So I want to develop a Notepad application like this. Okay. So all of you, let us develop a application using Notepad. So here in the project, Right click on the solution, create a new project, add new project. Right click on the solution, add new project. Windows Forms only you select. C Sharp, all platforms, desktop, Windows Forms only you select. What name you will give? Notepad demo. I am creating a notepad now using Windows application. Okay, notepad demo. Make this one notepad as a startup project. So as usual, C Sharp, all platform, desktop, create one notepad applications. Okay, and make this one as a startup project. Slowly I will tell, along with me you do it. What is to be done. Okay, some properties will be there. Those properties I will keep it in the code share. Check those properties for the controls. Okay, check these properties. I'm putting in the code share. Don't write it. Just check these properties. Notepad application properties. I will not tell again and again. This change this property, change this property. You should understand that this is a control rich text box. For that property, you have to change it. Don't copy. Property, you have to change it to fill. Context menu. This menu strip is having these many properties. Okay, so like that form will have Windows state maximize property. Okay, so you can understand now rich text box is needed here. So I'm going with the demo now program. What you do first, menu is there, down menu. Which menu you will take? Menu strip is there na? Take this menu strip and drag and drop here, all of you. It will directly go on the top. Menu strip will go directly on the top, right? Go to the code share. What properties I have told in the file, what and all I want? New, open, save, exit. Okay, those things you create. Click here, write first file, then little bit come down, write new, again come down, open. See, this menu will not be visible. If I click here, menu will not be visible. You have to click here, then only the menu will be visible. Okay, so again go here, new, open. What is that one? Save, exit. Create the menu like this, exit. In the code share I have given the list. You define, drag and drop one menu strip. It will come on the top of the this one. What is next menu? Edit. Come down in the edit. What will be the edit? Let me check it in the code share. Cut, copy, paste, select all, undo, redo. Cut, copy, paste, select all, undo, redo. Cut, copy, paste, select all, undo, redo. So like that one menu I am developing. Okay, again click here, click down here, again menu will come. What is the last menu? Format, I think so, right? Format, font and color. So click here, format. Under the format, don't write. Under the format only you write. Come down, color, font. So like this the menu is developed. Create one menu like this. This menu will have properties here. If you want, you can go and change the properties here, like bold or anything. Don't change it much. Let it be like that only. Name of the menu is menu strip 1. All of you open Windows application. After opening Windows application, drag and drop, drag one menu strip control. Okay, and properties what and all I have given in the code share, those properties you assign it to the menu strip control. There is one control is a rich text box control. Rich text box control. RICH, rich text box. Drag and drop rich text box control. And click the smart tag there. What is the property of rich text box control? In the code share, check it. Dock. You make it fill the entire area. Dock is equal to fill. Dock. Dock is properties. Then click the smart tag. Dock in the parent container. Dock in the parent container, you can do it. Undock. Like this, rich text box will come. Drag and drop one rich text box. Click the smart tag here. Okay. Second, dock in the parent container. Like that you do it. It is now looking like a text box only, right? I have to implement the functionalities of the text box. This text box should be in the front. The menu strip control and the text box control may overlap. Okay. Right click on the text box. Bring it to front. Bring it to front. You make it. Bring it to front. This much everyone done? Okay, this much done everyone? Okay, we'll add some controls also. Dialogues controls are there. Down you come, dialogues. Go to the dialogues. Color dialog, font dialog, open file dialog, save dialog. These 4 dialogues you put it. Color dialog, font dialog, open file dialog, save dialog. Those controls also you put it. So we are learning about these menus. In the Windows applications, we are learning about these menus. You are there in the track. You are I copied in the code share, na? I didn't copy it. See, I am there in the code share. You might have not gone for wrong code share, I think so. See, it is there in the code share. Notepad application. Check this code share. Q L W L capital L small W small. Check once. Code share, you will see the code. Check once. LWXQ I have 17. I have 17. L small L. You are done. I write the code now. Write the code. Slowly type along with me, all of you, the code. Okay, all of you click the file menu, new. Double click the new. All of you double click the new and write the code along with me. Double click the new menu. If it is empty, let it be empty, okay? If the rich text box is empty, let it be empty. If write down, along with me, write down the code. Later on, you will understand the logic. If it is empty, double is equal to, if it is empty, let it be empty. Else, but if you have written something, in the text box, then what you have to do? Dialog result. Write down, all of you. You write the code. Later on, I'll put it in the code share. Huh? First, you write the code. See, what I want to do is here, when I run this application, if you have written something here, and when I am clicking new, it will ask me, do you want to save? I told yes. Then that file will be saved somewhere. I'll put it this code in the code share. Only this much code only you have to copy. Take this code in the code share, you copy. Don't copy everything from the rich text box 1. Inside code only you copy and paste it in the logic there. Means what? When I'm running this one, if it is empty, if this text box is empty, let it be empty, no problem for me. But if you have written something and you are writing new, then what should happen? It will ask you, do you want to save the file? Yes, I want to save the file. Give some name to the file. Yes, hh.txt, where you want, somewhere in the desktop I'm saving it. And I say okay. So the file will be saved. Okay, like a notepad application. If you have written something and you are clicking the new button, it will ask you, do you want, I don't want to save. No. No means it will be gone. Okay, the logic is like that. Okay, if it's empty, let it be empty text box. But you have written something in the text box and you are clicking the new button. Okay, then it will ask the with the dialog box, do you want to save the file? Okay, if you want to save the file, save it. Save it in the desktop somewhere with .txt notation only. Everyone getting this logic? Everyone getting this logic? New? From the code share you can copy, no issues. Okay, just understand how it is executing. In the code share, don't copy the whole thing. In the code share, only this much you take it and copy. Where you have to copy? In the I have to go this project form notepad. In the new, double click the new. There you have to copy. All of you, double click the open. Double click the open. Open logic I am writing. Whenever you click this button, open file dialog should open. Should be shown. And whatever you select the file should be loaded in the okay. So when I am running this one, this is a notepad only na file open. What you want to open? Any in ASP.NET notes I want to open, I can open it. I can read that file. Okay. Inbuilt functionalities are there. Okay. Same code if you write in Java, lot of code you have to write it. Because Java is open source. Okay, but this is inbuilt functionality. That's why they are not making open source. Okay, how it is executing inbuilt functionality it is there. You have to just use. So I am developing a notepad application using Windows form. Coming, these things are coming. New logic. When you click the new, what is the logic? When you click the open, what is the logic? Okay, this also I'll put it in the code share. Don't copy with the this one. Copy only the logic there. Open code logic. What is the next menu, guys? This is always coming. What is the next menu? Save, na? Double click the save. Save button. New, open, save. First, show the save dialog box to the user. After showing the save dialog box, you have to reach text box one, save file. Dialog boxes you have to keep the controls. Dialog boxes, color, font, save, open. Dialog boxes you have to drag and drop. Control F5. File, I have written something, I want to save it. File, save. Where you want to save it, you just save it. kk.txt and say OK, save, it will be saved. Okay. What is the last one, guys? Last one is exit, na? Exit code I am writing. Okay, I am putting the save code also in the code share. Save code. Exit means what? That current class should be disposed. Should be disposed. Exit code also I'm putting. So everyone are able to do this one. File, new, open. Okay, new, open, save, exit. Yes. Come to the design again. Very easy. Again, this only is coming. Come to the design again. Go to the edit. Double click the cut. Is very easy. Just say rich text box one dot cut. You say inbuilt method is there. Cut. Again, go to the design. Copy. Rich text box one dot copy. Again, go to the design. Rich text box one dot all inbuilt methods are there. No need to write the logic explicitly. Within half an hour, you are developing a notepad application. Select all. Rich text box one dot select all. Redo. Last one is redo. Redo. Undo is there. Undo. Rich text box one. All of you do like this. What I am doing. For all the one, undo. At the place of undo, don't write redo. 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 Rich text box one dot redo. So like that, all the methods are there here inbuilt. Dot you put, that method will come. Cut, copy, paste, undo, redo, select all will come. All of you. Select all, undo, redo. Just click that link and write this thing. Hope everyone is doing this one, right? Easy only, right? Just put the dot and now what is the last design, guys? Format na color. In the format, go to the color and write the code which I am writing it here. First to show the color dialog box to him. Whatever dialog box is there, show that color dialog box to him. And then rich text box one is there na. Select color is there. What select color is there? Select color. Selection color is there. Something like that. selection color is equal to what you select from the color dialog one dot color. Write this logic for color. In the same manner, format font also I am writing. Double click the font. Both at a time I will put it. Select the font. So these two logic I am putting in the code share. Logic for color and font. Inside code only you'll put the, don't copy paste whole. Double click, go to the there and write this code. So notepad is ready. I think notepad is ready. I think so almost. So if I'm writing here anything here, okay, select this one. I for format font. I increase the font bold 48. So I increase font here. Okay. Color if I want to change it, I can change the color of that one also. Okay. Try all of you this one. This much code. What you learn, we learn menu strip control. We learn now. Okay. Last girls are getting up to this done in track. Yeah, anyone doubt here? Doubt this one doubt? Huh? Error. You are designing. Font you are not getting. You come font error you are not getting. Font you stop and go to the design. Go to format. Take the code from there. Change the code. Here dialog boxes should be there. Then only it will work. Up to this, everyone done? Any doubts here? If you are copying the code, you have to copy only inside that code only you have to copy. You should not copy completely that code. What is there in the body, that only you copy. Where you will copy after clicking the button there, you have to copy. Clicking the menu strip button, you have to copy. This much everyone done, huh? Okay, all of you see here. This is a notepad application. This functionality I have not implemented. Which one? Suppose I have written here something. I select this one. I right click this one. What came? Context menu came. I cut this one. Then I am going down. Here I want to paste. Control paste. So what this functionality I want to implement? Context menu functionality I want to implement. I have implemented this functionality. Menu strip. Context menu I want to implement. So what you have to do? All of you go to the form design here. Yes, listen. View toolbox. Context menu is there. Check anywhere context menu. See context menu. Yeah. Context menu strip is there. Context menu strip. Yes, all of you. Context menu strip. Drag and drop context menu strip here. You can take it.
Answer your attendance. Nikita. Manisha. Sharanya. Shweta. Nidhi. Chetana. Chandana. Sinchana. Khushi. Aishwarya. Shreya. Shreya. Nida. Simran. Momita. Janvi. Janvi DJ. Sumana. Nisha. Aishwarya KP. Aishwarya KP sir. Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi D and another Vaishnavi. Both other. Ashita. Saujanya. Vaishnavi D. Spurti. Nikita. Soumya. Pariya. Sahana. Ranjana. Nikita. Geeta. Nishchita. This Nishchita present. Devika. Pratiksha. Shivani. Purvika. Vedana. Rachana. Supriya. Yeah, if you don't tell, I'll mark it as absent. Supriya is present. Vishwa. Priya. Anisha. Monica. Monisha. Ashia. Deepti. Jami. Janvijian, Deekshita, Ruchika, Rakshita, Vaishnavi, yes, Swati K, Nandini, Yashika, Kritika, Chandana R, Laksh Dechama, Santana, Shama, Madhika,
Madam, I want to get the screenshot.
just as dot over is absent.
No, I understand. I understand. I'll just take screenshot because I have to submit there also.
See now, you are very busy at talking, right? Can you pay 2 minutes of attention?
I'm done. Ma'am. Thank you. Okay, your madam is not coming. Why? What happened? Aishwarya madam, not well. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, all of you put drag and drop context menu strip. See, you cannot see that context menu strip. Again, you have to go down here and click that context menu strip. Again, I am telling, I am deleting this one context menu strip. Okay, again I will tell if you want. Next, just you have to drag and drop context menu strip here. Done. Huh? Go there, write three things: cut, copy, paste. Cut, copy, paste. Cut, copy, paste. You cannot see the menu strip. Go down, click the context, and it will come. Cut, copy, paste. You write like this. So this context menu strip where I want to do right click on the form I want to do, na? On the rich text box I want to do right click. Then I can do cut and copy paste. Logic you have not written. Write the logic. Double click on the cut and write rich text box 1 dot cut. Again go to the design. Come to the context menu strip. Copy logic you write down. Rich text box 1 dot copy. Again come to the design. Come to the context menu strip. Go to the third logic. Double click there. Write rich text box dot paste. So this is a context menu strip. Okay, this context menu strip property I want to assign to rich text box. I am not seeing the context menu strip. Click down. Don't double click. Just click one time. You can see the context menu strip. Write the logic for the context menu strip. Cut, copy, paste. Same logic. Rich text box 1 dot this. Written the logic na. Now right click on the rich text box. Go to the properties. Right click on the rich text box, go to the properties. Don't go to the Thunderbolt sign. Properties you go. There is one property, context menu strip property. Assign context menu strip 1 to that one. Yeah. Right click on the rich text box, go to the properties. There is one property for the rich text box, context menu strip property. There will be a drop down will be there. In the drop down, none is there. Assign context menu strip 1 property to this one. Okay. Now if I run this application, what will happen? If I write it here something, okay, I have written here something. Let me increase the font here. Huh? Menu strip 1 only. Context menu strip 1 it is. Whenever I drag and drop the element which comes now, That is one only, na? One color dialog, one font dialog, one. These are all one. Okay, font I am increasing. See, this one is there, na? I right click here, cut came. I cutted that one. Then I came down. I am going down here. Now I will say right click here, paste. I am able to paste. So check this one whether it's working or not. Context menu strip. Only thing you have to do is, you see in the code share also, I have told what? What I have told? Context menu strip property, what you have to assign to the rich text box after creating context menu strip. So like that the notepad is developed now. All of you can check it. Check your notepad. It's working. Huh? Almost like notepad only it is working. Right? Yes, anybody is having any doubts? How many have come today? Near about 30 have come. 30 have come, near about. Then here, how many she is putting present? Who is absent? The A she has kept. Okay. Present dot she has kept. No, no, absent is not dot. A is dot. A is absent. Oh, oh. Hey, why she has to keep it in the 23rd? She is keeping in 21.
Wow, the legends.
Huh? In the 21 she has kept. She didn't check today 23rd. I will ask my Ishwarya madam only. I will decide. Huh? Attendance.
Sure, sir. You send, sir. See what they do. If you won't come.
I think Aishwarya madam is flexible. Huh?
Yes, sir.
She's with you people. Huh? Adjust.
Social understanding.
Oh, yeah. Yes, doubt, huh? Okay. When you are decided on what to do, go there and comment. Then anybody is having any doubts, I will come and solve. Got it, are you? Okay. This said first bench, you got to. Last, able to get context. No, 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 23rd she has kept. 23rd she has kept. Not 21st, 23rd she has kept. She has kept. Okay, this much done now. Okay, now open a new application. Now not Windows, console. Right click, add new project. All of you. Right click, add new project. C# all platforms. Console. Console. Console .NET framework. Console app .NET framework. Next. Set and get methods. Set and get methods. Set and get methods. All of you write down. Set and get methods. So what and all I am doing here, for that notes will be there. Okay, don't worry, sir, I deleted that code. Next code what to do. All these notes will be there here. You do along with me what I am telling to you, right?
It's a new.
New project console. Console you have to select. C# all platform console. Set and get methods. Everything uh, everything in the notes it is there. Traditional way of doing the set and get methods, latest way of doing set and get methods. Don't worry if you are deleting the code, it is there in the notes. Okay, you can check it. Now start writing the code along with me, all of you. Make that one as a startup project. Don't forget to make that one as a startup project. Set as a startup project. Okay, set as a startup project. Start writing the code. Suppose one class is there. All of you write down customer. The customer is having a private property. Okay, private property. Customer is having a private property. Customer is having another private property. Okay, how do I initialize those private property? Okay, I will initialize those private properties. How do I initialize? So how do I initialize? By using set and get methods. All of you write along with me. Public set id int io ram what and all public void set id. You write like this. Int k this dot id. Keep on writing along with me, all of you. Get id. Public int return get id. Return all of you write down. Then you write set method for customer name. Public void set customer name. String value will go. All of you write down. And get public string. Return type is string. Get customer name. What I will do, I will just return the values. Write down all of you like this the methods in the customer class. These methods I will be changing now. You don't worry. Okay, when I am changing, all code will be there in the notes. Version version 1 of the program, version 2 of the program, all these things will be there. You openly, freely you do the code here. Okay, delete the code and understand the code here. Setting the private variables, you cannot assign it directly. Using set and get methods only, you have to assign it private variables. Done. This much written, na? So I'm putting this code in the code share of class. In the code share I have kept. Come to the main method and write the code now. Customer, you are creating a customer class. Customer cc is equal to new customer. Then cc dot customer ID, set id, set customer id, set the customer id to 101. Then cc dot set the customer name to any name, Ravi. Okay. Hey, what is? Okay. Then finally, what you have to do? Console dot write line. All of you write down. Make that one as a startup project. Okay. First value hyphen hyphen. Second value. Then what you do? Cc dot get id. Then cc dot get name. Those are functions, huh? You cannot write like this. Those are functions. It has to be written like this. Console dot read line. This is the old way of doing setting and get method. Later on, new methods have come. Okay, that you remember. Control F5. Errors are there. Huh? What errors are there? What errors are there? Expected. Huh? Another bracket expected. Okay, done. Okay, write the code, all of you. Control F5. So I am getting the values. Okay, complete code I am putting it here. First version of the code. Write down, all of you. Second code will come now. Second code which I will put it. That will come later on. I will do modification. Everyone are able to do this one, na? It's easy only. You are able to set the values and you are able to get the values if inside the class the values are properties are private. Okay, all of you, right? This much everyone done. It will be there. Go now. Go up now. Try to do some changes here. Delete this all the methods. You delete it. Delete the methods. No problem. It is there in the code share. Huh? New way of doing it. Write down. Public. All of you write down. Public int. Using this id property, I will set the values. Using this id property, I will set the values. And I will get the values using this property only. Get. All of you have to write like this. New way of doing. Using this id property, I will set the value in the id. How I will set? whatever is the property is there, in that the value will go. From where it will go? You will assign from the main method. And how will you get the value? You will return the value. That's all. Yes, write down this one. Using this property, you are setting the value and you are getting the value. Same thing I am doing it for this one. Public string. Using this property, customer name. Using this property, what I am doing, I am setting the value and I am also getting the value. There is a change in the code. Setting the value, customer name is equal to value. Like this you write down. Code has changed now. Code has changed. Please check it. Up to those two are private only, but you will set the values using like this. How will you assess that value? See, here errors are coming. You can delete this code. cc dot id. id is then that property. You put 101. cc dot customer name. Using this property, you set the values is equal to Ravi. Then finally, what you have to do? Console dot write line. I'll put all the code. You just check it. What is happening there? cc dot that property only I am displaying. cc dot that property only I am writing it. Version 2 of the code, right? So control A, control C, go to the code share. Second code, second code, version 2. Version 2 of the code. Like this also you can do. Okay, using set and get. Code is here, check it. Are you doing all of you? Set and get methods. Okay, these are using this property I am setting value here. Using this property I am setting value here. And I am also getting the value here. That's what I have done. Using this property I am setting. Using that property I am getting. Read and write properties. Okay. Set and get properties. Code share version is there. Okay. Just check the version of the code. This much done, everyone. Slide change. Yes, done. First bench this side done. Good. Okay, now again what you do, again delete this one. All these things you delete. Okay, again delete everything. I want to go for only read only property. I want to go. Read only property I want to go. Read only. I don't want to write the property. Read only property means what? What I have to do? Read means what? I will not set the property. I will only read it. So you can write like this. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Okay, let it be there. Read only property you want, na? So remove set. Remove set. This is read only property. Remove set. From the earlier code, remove set. Control Z you do, no problem. Okay. From the earlier property, you remove set. Then read only property. This is read only. Then how will you set the property? CTOR. Using a constructor, I will set the property. Okay, so then here code will change. Code will come how? 101 Ravi. So version 3 of the program, huh? Version 3. Again I am pasting this version C. Control A, Control C. Have an observe there. Version 3. Read only property. I am pasting the code for version 3. Check once. Now also I will get the code. Go. Understood? Read only. I am only reading the property. I am not setting the property. How we will set the property? Using constructor I will set the property. Right? Finally, the next last version. Last version, same thing you bring it. Go to the code share. Copy the second property, which is set and get is then again you copy that property. Now only property you copy. In the code share, only second property you copy. Control C, come here, all of you. Okay, let it be. Again delete all the things. Only this one. Delete this one. Paste this one. Again keep it back. All those things. I want to only write property only I want to do. Write property only. That's what I don't want to read. So get property you delete it. Get part property you delete it. So this is write property. Okay, you will write it. I know you will write it. Okay. But how will you display? Public void put one method display. And here you can display the properties there. This and all code you can remove. And here you can write console.write. So here what I have to show, this dot id property. No, this dot this id, this dot id property. Then this dot customer name property. So this is read only property, the write only property. I can do like this. I can do some validation also. If customer name dot length is less than 3. Okay, if he is entering a length less than 3, write a message to him, don't enter. So I'm declaring a customer here. Only write property, guys, only write properties. UU I told, HH I told. Okay, HH is less than this one, na? Then I cannot print. CC dot display you call it. Control F5. Wait, I will put it in the code share. So I'm getting some error here. Okay, HH. Here I have to don't. What is the problem? Control F5. Object reference not set. CC customer only, na? Okay, don't put all these things. Let it be like set property I told. What is the problem here? Control F5. Okay, it's coming. Okay. Right, don't put that one. Let it be this much. So this is the write only property. Control A, Control C. In the code share, I am putting write only property. Only I will write only. Okay. All of you try try to check the changes. What I am doing it here. Yes, getting my point. Simple only. Here, what I am doing, I am not setting the property. I am not getting the property. Then you have to write the display method. So earlier, all these things they were using. Now, latest one, what they are using, auto implemented property. Means what? These and all don't put it. Public int set get. Public int set get. They will imagine that one variable is there in int get and set like that. Okay. So today, this much is enough. Yeah, we take a break. 1 minute break. Another time is there. Wait. 11 o'clock is not. Last property, then I will stop. Check it in the code here. All the properties I have kept. First version, second version. Final property, auto implemented property. Auto implemented property. Auto means what? It will understand that no need to write all those things set and get if you use auto implemented properties. So final code I am putting for the auto implemented. You can delete all this code. All this code you can delete it. Public in the class directly you can put auto implemented property. Auto implemented property means what? Okay, what it means? Delete this one also. Auto implemented property means what? Directly you can say public int id. Directly you can say set and get. These are auto implemented properties. Okay, it is understood that there is a variable is there, private variable id. You are doing set and get inside that one. Public string customer name set get. These are auto implemented properties. No need to write set get coding and all. Just you can write it here. Customer cc is equal to new customer, cc dot set the property 101 cc dot set the property Ravi. Okay, then finally print the property console dot write line. Simply one mail is coming from the in your group na, that mail is coming, exam which exam, this exam which I have, or pre-assessment. Pre-assessment, okay, okay. He only will give you one link for assessment. Okay, today post lunch, no, I will teach you this one, lab we will do it, huh? So this is the last property done. Okay, I'm pasting the code. Okay, and stopping the code here. Again 11:25 I'll start. All of you come by 11:25. So like that the things have changed slowly. Slowly it has changed.